More horror.
Silent Hill.
Silent Hill Revelation. You'll be amazed what the revelation is. No, you won't. Actually.
There's a colon in that
The
film title,
scariest
isn't
thing
there?
about seeing this on Halloween, because of course it wasn't screened for the press, was having to pass through the Trocadero, the hell, the tourist trap that is the Trocadero, into the foyer of the worst cinema in London, the Cineworld, Shaftesbury Avenue.
This is a very London-centric review.
I'm sorry about that, but it was a lot scarier than the film, because by the time the film started, so let's backtrack a little bit. 6 years ago, there was a film called Silent Hill. It was based on what is apparently a very, very scary and brilliantly designed Japanese designed computer game, and it basically all takes place in this town, Silent Hill, where there has been mining activity, but a fire ran out of control underground, and because of that the entire town had to be abandoned, so it's become a kind of a ghost town. Nevertheless, the heroine in this film is living with her father, is inexorably drawn back to Silent Hill. There's something about Silent Hill. Her mother, she knows that her mother died there. There's a mystery. Her father is trying to keep her away from these people called the Agents of the Order of Valtiel, because this 17-year-old girl, he's trying to protect her, but the fires are still raging in the town. A religious cult seems to hold sway there, but there's something where you never know what is real and what is a dream, so you don't know if she's dreaming the whole thing or if actually she is physically going back to Silent Hill. Then she meets, of course, the handsome love interest, a guy called Vincent, who's played by Kit Harington, who's actually not bad. And then the pair of them are neither quite who they claim to be, nor indeed who they think they are. They find out things about themselves they didn't suspect. All the stuff you remember from the earliest film is there. It is mind-bendingly boring.
You say that, but I need to hear a clip to find out whether you're right or not.
Hey, honey, how was your day?
I think there's someone following me. What do I do?
Okay, don't come back here, not yet. I'll meet you somewhere. Central Square Mall. I can be sure.
Okay, I'll meet you at the Happy Burger place.
I'll be there as soon as I can.
Do you think someone knows?
No. No one knows. I'll see you soon.
Love you, Dad.
I love you too.
You know what? You're right. I found myself... We have loads of televisions in this studio. I found myself looking at Felix Baumgartner jumping out of a balloon again.
Well, what they've tried to do is they basically tried to retool the original film for a younger teenage audience.
Oh.
So instead of Radha Mitchell, who is a terrific actress, they've actually got this girl who I think is also a terrific actress. Actually, she's called Adelaide Clemens, and you might have seen her as the suffragist in The Parade's End, which was on BBC Two recently. And she really is a woman, a young woman with a fantastic future ahead of her. But before she does that, she has got to put behind her the soul-sucking darkness that is Silent Hill, because this is not doing her any favours at all.
So it's a horror in that respect. It's a horrible film.
The added horror is I had to pay £18 to see this last night. £18. So again, it's London-centric, but in Leicester Square in London, £3 3D supplement. I mean, to add insult to injury. It was. I mean, I hadn't seen the first one. This wouldn't exist, this film, without CGI. It's just one load of CGI boredom after another. We've got enough money to do this special effect, create this world, this environment, this shot, and so we might as well do it. And we'll put it out at Halloween. And as Nigel says, we'll try and gain some teenagers. And it was packed. I went to see, it was pretty full, last night Halloween. But everyone was bored. It was like, it was so tedious. It was extraordinary. It beats Taken 2 for the most cynical piece of filmmaking this year, I think. I mean, it's absolutely abysmal.
I felt sorry for the people who'd come, because obviously it being Halloween Eve, Halloween evening, a lot of them had come dressed up and were up for the film, and for the first sort of 5 or 10 minutes you could feel them kind of, okay, yeah, we're back, we're going back to Silent Hill, we're in. And then as the film went on, you could just feel them, leaving the
energy
film.
sapping,
the energy was just being lost, and it was terrible.
Yeah.
It was
Rubbish.
absolutely terrible. 3D was used very badly. Nothing about it worked. And the guy who directed it, who's a British director called Michael J. Bassett, actually made a couple of half-decent films. Death Watch, which was his first film, which was set on the battlefront, but had a sort of supernatural element to it, and a film which was more of a kind of a fantastical romp called Solomon Kane, which I very much
Oh,
like.
yes, that's good fun, that.
But the problem with this is he's trying to blur the line between reality and dreams. And what he's actually doing is he's blurring the line between waking and...